Hey guys, it's FuzionTimmy here, and welcome back to Shindo Life. Today we're going over something that came out quite a bit ago, about 5 months ago approximately. I didn't even get to see this happen, right? Like, I didn't even, show up for the update, and that is the Raion Rengoku Form 2 update. It also came with a Form 2 update for Raion Azure, and Raion Azure in general, right? So Raion Azure it's been out for a bit, right? I don't even know if I'm actually pronouncing it right, but I'm going to call it Raion Azure. And it's a lot of people gave it a lot of crap saying it's not worth it anymore, but it came into the Rell Coin shop yesterday when the game updated, and a lot of people bought it, and I thought this was the perfect chance to make a video on it because I missed that opportunity. So, for all the people that have bought it, and for the people that haven't bought it but eventually want to, it is in the Rell Coin shop, and a lot of different circumstances. And if you're wondering if it's worth it, that's what we're going to be discussing today. I bought it, and you want to know why? Because I actually do think it's worth it. I've had Raion Rengoku, but I wanted a blue version, and I feel like the purple one in looks, to me, a big thing about bloodlines is looks. If the looks are terrible, I'm not going to use it most likely, unless it's like really broken for grinding like Xenodokai. I don't really care unless it has like a really cool, I guess, aesthetic. Well, this one is already amazing for aesthetic. I'll show off the modes in just a moment, but put it this way, it is like top tier for aesthetic. I would say it's like one of the best bloodlines for that. But then you're thinking, okay, well, what if I just want power? It has so much versatility, even to this day, that I would say, yes, it's worth it. And I'm going to explain why, and why it is actually smart if you did buy this on the update, and if you do buy in the future. It may not be the best purchase in the Rell Coin shop. It may not be the best bloodline in Shindo, but it's honestly worth it. I was actually looking into it more. I never really used Raion Goku when it came out. But after this Form 2, and even the Form 1, are just really good. And I'm going to explain why. So, first off, let's go over the mode. You get it here. I'm going to showcase the first form. The first form is pretty basic. This is one that I think it kind of is very iconic with like Variety J with its looks. But look at that. It actually fits me pretty well because of the eyeballs, like the red and the blue. It matches really well. You get this armor. When you block, you get like these long Susanoo arms with knives. Not knives, but swords. Knives, what the frick. And it looks really cool, right? It's honestly a really nice looking bloodline. The stats aren't too shabby. It's basically about 2,500 across the board. It's a little different with ninjutsu and HP, but it still ain't bad. It's more of a powerhouse. Like, look at that. That's the M1. That's insane damage right there. You get to spam that. It does a wide range. Does a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm leveling up Raion Rengoku just from having this equipped, which is another good thing. When you're using a skin like this, it also levels up the original. So if you ever get the original, it's going to be leveled up too. And, the Form 2 is what most people are wondering about. Now, this one opened up a lot of new doors. It's basically about 2,700 across the board, except for the new ninjutsu is actually 2,800. When you block, the wings look like that. You get like a sword in your hand. When you swing, as you can see, it makes these air. Look at that. It does so much AoE. It just looks so cool. You cannot tell me that's not cool. It is absolutely insane. The Z spec is the same across the board. You right click and hit Z. And then, boom, it just does a big explosion damage. It actually does quite a bit. It didn't hit that log, but it's actually really good. And there's also a really cool E-spec, which I'm going to show you guys right now. I figured this out, and it reminds me of Dragon Ball Super Broly, when Broly's, just releasing all of his energy. This is the E-spec. Wait. I think I have to have, an opponent to use it on. No, there we go. You shoot up a ball into the sky, and it starts shooting down tons of different, little spears, basically. It's really freaking cool. It's like exactly what happened in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But it's insane. I love the moves. Also, you can fly. You can fly with Form 2. Stats are really good. Looks is really good. You can fly. The Z-Spec and the E-Spec. I mean, it's overall really amazing. Not to mention the moveset is also really crazy. So that's just the forms, right? The forms is nothing too crazy. It's nothing like we haven't seen before, but honestly, it's pretty nice. But now I get to the moves. So this first move, we're actually going to move these into here. I'm going to not use my Dio Senko Rose in this video, even though I did make an entire video on that, which you should go see. It is so good. This bloodline is so good. You need to go watch it. I know it just came out. It's a skin of an old bloodline, but I'm telling you, it's really worth checking out because it actually has a lot of cool stuff. It looks so good. Go check that out. It's probably one of the drippiest bloodlines in all of Shindo. Anyways, we get the first move, which is Inferno Engage, which is basically like a pull move. You pull in your opponents. I'm going to do it now. It basically pulls in everybody to you and stuns them and does burning damage, as you can see. The burning effect lasts and does constant damage. It's not showing it down here, but it will on actual opponents. So that's already a pretty good move. It gives you the ability to pull in opponents, which I don't think is the best move or anything, but it's pretty good. The second move is Vanishing Replacement. What this is basically an auto dodge. You cannot have two auto dodges. Like, you can't have a bank auto dodge in this because they're both considered auto dodges and they're on global cooldown. So it's kind of just what you prefer. I prefer like the kind of Bankai auto dodge or like this auto dodge from Senko because they're basically the exact same thing over this. But basically what this is you can swap places with an opponent. When you do this, it's going to put you into an invulnerable state where you're basically invincible. And then if you click on your enemy, you'll teleport to them and you guys will switch places from where you are. So like I could do this, run around, click on that log, and then me and that log would switch places. And it would also do damage to the opponent. It may have only done 34,000 there, but if I'm in mode, it probably does about 50 to 60,000, and we swap places. And I'm invulnerable. That's actually a lot of usability, even to this day. That's going to hold up for a very long time. Auto dodges basically never lose value, unless they're just freaking new auto dodges that come out that are amazing. They probably won't ever do that, so it's honestly amazing. This is Eternal Death. This is basically a move that actually stuns and does damage. It's actually just mainly a damage move. But basically, you hit in. See your eyeball light up, you hit them, and they get stunned for a bit. It does a lot of damage, and that's about it, right? So that's basically Raion Azure. And I think that this is absolutely worth it. I think if you got this, it was a really good buy. Raion Rengoku isn't nothing crazy, but it's the exact same thing as this, literally. So it's like, it's really just up to your preference. But Raion Azure, to me, is like so much better than Raion Rengoku just because of the looks. I feel like the looks is just so much better. And also, one last benefit is that you can put this into here. So, like, what I've been doing is, since I already have an auto dodge and I don't want the pull move, I can use this. And I put this into my F slot. So, it doesn't have to take up a bloodline slot. It could just be chilling here in my main moves. And then I can just bonk, do this, do some damage. Look, it even does it over there. It does, like, a wide radius of damage. It's pretty nuts. And, one last little thing here. I might even do a video on this. This is the new Sengoku guided mode, right? I actually grinded this up today and got it. I'm gonna go into it. It looks insane on me, by the way. Like, I think it just looks perfect. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know why so many bloodlines work with my character really well. But if you think that's good, you're gonna love this. So when I go into the first mode of Raion Azure, this is probably my favorite look in all of Shindo right now for my character. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is insane. Just look at that. I got the arms coming out. Like, it is just... Oh my gosh, the drip. You can see the armor on armor. Like, my guy is armored up. He is not dying this battle. This is like a war armor kind of thing here. But then if I go to C2... Or Z2, not C2. There we go. You'll see that I now have wings. I can fly, and it's basically the exact same thing, but not as good in my opinion. I think it looks good, but it's a little bit much. Either way, though, I can fly with this, and it just looks amazing. So, honestly, combine this with one of the new, like, Gaiden modes, and you'll be set. Whether it's Rengoku Gaiden, like Raion Gaiden, I mean, and then Raion Rengoku, or if it's Sengoku Gaiden and Raion Azure. Whatever you choose, it'll look amazing, especially with your character, depending on how your character looks. It'll look crazy, and it also does a lot of damage. Like, look at that. That's insane. You get the Z-Spec and the C-Spec. Stats stay about the same. Overall, Raion Azure is really good. It still holds up very well, no matter what anyone says. I think it's worth the buy. Unless you have Raion Rengoku, in which case it's kind of like, I don't know, it's up to you. If you want that skin, that's about the only reason you should, because everything else, they're exactly the same. But I just think the blue looks better. That's why I love it so much. And I saw it in the Rogue Coin shop. I know a lot of you were wondering, hey, Timmy, should I get this? This is good. I saw this in my shop. I got it. Is it worth anything? I had a lot of questions like that in the comments yesterday's update, and I just answered your question. It is absolutely worth it. I personally love it, and it's going to be one of my main bloodlines from now on. And, yeah, I'm really just switching up how I play Shindo. I'm trying to make a whole new set. But stay in touch, you know, watch my videos, and I'll be updating you guys more on future stuff. I found out a lot of stuff in this game. I've been playing like crazy, and I'm a little sick, but I still want to upload today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. FuzionTimmy, signing out.